What's up, West Coasters, and welcome back. If you're new around our channel, my name's Molly. Behind the camera is Isaac. We're so glad you found us. Today we're back at the Disneyland Resort to look for the best food at the Festival of Holidays in 2022. We're excited, we're hungry, so let's get in there. We're here in the park, we made it, and we've got our Sip and Savor Pass. We want to use all these tabs today. We want to rank the foods, and we want to find out what the absolute best food of the festival is. So make sure to stay to the end so you can find out. I think we're going to try bulk ordering. We've done this before, and it was really helpful, a big time saver. Good! I was just wondering, is it okay to order multiple items at once? Great!
Let's try the pork belly adobo from Holiday Duets. I remember last year this was one of my favorite things.
It's my favorite!
Let's give it a try. This is excellent. I think it's not quite as good as last year, maybe because it was the first time I ever had it. I was completely blown away, but this is still very good. It's very garlicky, sweet, salty. You can't go wrong with this. And it's got two really nice, generous slices of pork belly. It's a great value. Go for this.
Yeah, solid choice. It's really kind of the darling of Festival of Holidays. It's got quite the reputation, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people seem to love this, and we love it too. Definitely don't skip it.
I just hit up the Twist on Tradition booth to grab the Lox and Everything Bagel Nachos. This kind of reminds me of like a deconstructed like Lox bagel. I'm kind of excited to try it. It looks crazy. Honestly, that's better than I thought. I love bagels with like the smoked salmon taste and all of the flavoring, the capers, the onions. I actually love it. I kind of was thinking this might not be so high on the list, but this surprised me. Delicious. Go for this one. I will say, I think this is specifically for people who love bagels with lox and capers. If that's not your jam, I maybe would consider skipping this one because it's like a really specific taste.
Okay.
I think these are what we're both excited for. The most excited for, that is. I think we've both been the most excited about the food coming out of the Winter Sliderland booth. I got the holiday ham slider. This slider has ham, cranberry bacon jam, Gruyere, and a salt and pepper brioche bun. Look at that cranberry sauce, that jam. It looks amazing. Let's see if it tastes amazing. For me, this really hits because it tastes like the holidays. You got that ham, which is a classic holiday protein, but then you got the cranberry in there. I love cranberry anything, and so that really makes it taste like a Christmassy food item. And then with that Gruyere cheese in there, the flavor is rich, delicious. This is maybe edging to the top as one of my favorites. Really yummy.
Also from the Winter Sliderland booth, I got the Brisket Slider. This has smoked onions, horseradish ketchup, and it's on a pretzel bun. This thing looks exactly up my alley. I can't wait to try it. Mmm. This really tastes like a fantastic barbecue sandwich with a slight holiday tradition because of that horseradish ketchup. The horseradish flavor is very subtle. It almost has more of just kind of like a barbecue-y kick to it. I would say if you like beef, you like brisket, I would not pass this up. This is delicious.
Well, those sliders did not disappoint. Super delicious, but we're still hungry, so we're gonna hit the road again and see what else we can taste and find and rank. And interesting to note, we've tried 4 things so far and nothing has been a dud. There haven't been any disasters yet. Fingers crossed that we have our eye on some good choices.
From From the Merry Mashups booth, we got the Esquitas Carnitas mac and cheese. This looks so good. It's Esquitas inspired mac and cheese with carnitas, salsa matcha, spiced puffed rice, freeze-dried corn, and chopped cilantro. I'm excited to give this a try. Disneyland always does these different seasonal or funky flavor mac and cheeses, and sometimes they are a hit, other times they're a miss. Let's try this one. Whoa.
Whoa. What?
Okay, you guys, this is incredible. I am not normally a fan of the Disney mac and cheese because to me it always just kind of seems like Velveeta mac and cheese with some bacon bits and random things added on top. This is truly amazing. This is really good. The carnitas are really juicy with the crispy edges. That puffed corn and that seasoning is excellent.
Excellent.
And the cheese sauce that's in here is not your typical kind of yellow American cheese. It's delicious. Give this a try.
Would you say this is pushing its way towards the top?
This might be my personal #1, but we're gonna rank everything, and this is definitely gonna be, I think, in the top half.
Definitely a pretty intense contender.
Really good. I think the pork in this is better than the pork in the pork adobo that we got earlier. This is really good.
It is a different style. I mean, I know that's pork belly, but this one was way more tender.
But you think about like carnitas and like this style of pork versus that pork belly style of pork, this is a lot juicier and a lot more tender. I don't know, this might be #1, we'll see.
It's starting to taste like a winner, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's a huge portion. So far, so good with the foods, but we need a break and we definitely need a beverage. We are loving all the food. Everything's been pretty good so far, but it was definitely time to take a break for something to drink. This is the Gingerbread Mule from the Hollywood Lounge. Oh boy. Oh boy! This is insane, it's so good. I'm a huge mule fan and I love gingerbread flavors, so this is right up my alley. This really is the perfect holiday cocktail, and I just want to say a big thank you to our friends that put us onto it. Chelton JM and Scott Sola Speaks, you recommended it and it is delicious. Cheers to you guys. This is a ho, 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 yeah. We know we're gonna try a bunch of food, but we're also excited to see some of the entertainment. Festival of Holidays goes crazy with the live entertainment, but there's one thing we wanna see the most.
From Paradise Garden Grill, we got the loaded Yucca fries. These things look great. These are topped with arbol cheese sauce, carne asada guacamole, sour cream, and pickled red onions. I am a huge fan of asada fries. You can get those all around the LA area. There's some great asada fries from Award Wieners, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this kind of Yucca variant tastes like, but it looks pretty similar. All right, I kind of made a huge bite, but I want to try everything all at once, so let's go. This is fantastic. It definitely has more of an elevated kind of nacho cheese flavor, which I'm super into. There's a little bit of heat from that, almost like pico de gallo and guacamole. There's a little bit of spice in there, which I think is really, really good. Pickled onions, add a nice little sharp bite on top. Excellent.
Is it similar to the ones at Award Wieners, the asada fries?
Yeah, this is super similar to the ones at Award Wieners. I think maybe the cheese sauce might be slightly different. The beef tastes really similar.
Well, and those are good, so.
Yeah, so these are really good too. I like these. These are awesome.
So wait. I had to grab the mango tres leches cake from Paradise Garden Grill too. The fresh mango sounded so nice with all of these savory foods we've been having. And upon first inspection, it's adorable. There's this beautiful poinsettia design on top. But let's see how this thing tastes. That's the real question. Let's see if I can get some mango. That's a huge bite, but let's do it. Oh boy. Now, I've only had Tres Leches cake a handful of times, so I wouldn't say I'm an expert on it, but this is super moist, creamy, and then the bright burst of flavor from the mango just totally sets it off. This thing is total fire, totally delicious. If you're gonna grab a dessert with one of your sip and savor tabs, do not skip this one. Super tasty. So we just caught the Viva Navidad parade. What did you think?
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite parts of Festival Holidays at DCA. It's a really wonderful celebration of all these Central and South American cultures. Living here in LA, we feel lucky that we get to be a part of that scene, celebrating alongside those people. I think that DCA and Festival Holidays is incredibly special, and in some ways I think it's maybe a little bit better than Disneyland for the holidays because it feels like this never-ending international winter block party. There's tons of live performances, obviously the food booths, that's why we're here for Festival Holidays, but the performances I think are really what put it over the top. There's never not a moment in the park when there's a live performance not happening. They have dancers celebrating Diwali, they have a kosher rock band, they have a bebop, jazz, big band doing Christmas music, and they have the Viva Navidad parade. I mean, what more could you ask for? The turntables.
Well, well, well. How the turntables?
I think Viva Navidad is the best entertainment that happens at the parks during the holidays. It straight makes me cry. I was weeping because it's so beautiful, joyous, and exuberant. If you want to be filled with holiday spirit, with Christmas spirit, just catch one of those show times. There's no way you'll be disappointed. We're loving experiencing this festival. We love hitting up these theme parks and all of these incredible food joints and experiences in LA. If that's up your alley, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos from us.
Well, we've eaten our way through 8 tabs on a sip and savor pass. It was so much fun today. The lights are going down, and now it's time to rank what we had. Also, we're doing this in front of the Boudin Bakery. I can't never not get a free piece of bread from here. Yummy.
I don't know why you're just eating before you're gonna talk.
I don't know, because it tastes good. Coming in at number 8 is the loaded Yucca fries. We thought these were good. Everything we ate was good today, but they were just kind of boring because they tasted exactly like the asada fries from Award Wieners. So still very good, but number 8.
Ranking at number 7 was the Lox Nachos. Those were surprisingly good, and like we said, nothing on this list was bad. So we're just deciding out of all this good food, which was best. So the Lox Nachos, those were our number 7.
Number 6 was the Mango Tres Leches cake from Paradise Garden Grill. This was an amazing sweet mango dessert. We loved it.
The Brisket Slider comes in at number 5. It was really tasty. Definitely a meat lover's sandwich, a really good meaty sandwich, and we liked it a lot. And in the number 4 spot, and also a very special spot in my heart, was that Gingerbread Mule from Hollywood Lounge. That thing was festival deliciousness in a cup. If you like ginger, if you like mules, that's the drink to get. We loved it.
At number 3 was the pork belly adobo. This is fantastic. It was great last year. It was also great this year. No surprise there.
Our number 2, and this was a close second, was the holiday ham slider. This was so yummy. It tasted like the holidays with all that cranberry and the ham. We love that sandwich. I might have to get that again before the season is over.
Number 1 was the Esquitas Carnitas mac and cheese. This was hands down the best thing we ate today. You cannot skip this when you come here. Like I said before when I was tasting it, it's a great mac and cheese dish, beautifully seasoned pork, wonderful flavors, and not your typical amped up mac and cheese. Really good, really special.
Superstar.
We loved it. Superstar food.
DCA really has its own amazing version of holiday magic. We've just had the best day here, and out of all the 8 things we tried, they were all good. So it was just deciding which ones were better than others. And I'm really impressed that Disney was able to pull it out of the hat like that with so many great foods. So get in there, eat to your heart's content. You won't be disappointed. You know, we're kind of torn between wanting to do Christmas time at Disneyland or at DCA. Luckily, we don't have to choose one or the other. We can come back many times with our pass, but it kind of makes me curious for you out there. Do you prefer the Disneyland version of Christmas or the DCA version of Christmas? Put it in the comments below. Well, today was one of our most delicious days of the year, trying all the foods around Festival of Holidays. We had such a blast trying them and ranking them. We hope you enjoyed it too. And until we see you here next time, we just want to say cheers.